Big Ronnie saying if you don't watch this guy's YouTube channel, you're making a big mistake.
What is up, everybody? Good morning to you. Hopefully you can hear me loud and clear on this Good Friday morning. Not Good Friday as in the religious holiday. Boy, those words fumbled out of my mouth there. But yes, it is a good day, and it is Friday as well. So it is a good Friday for me. And I got some mail that I need to take a look at and show you as well. Some really cool items here that we're going to talk about. And then we can open up the chat to talk about whatever we want to, because that's what we do. It's a lot of fun hanging out, talking movies and whatnot. So hopefully you're all having a wonderful day. And I know this is very, very last minute notice, impromptu. So I know not everybody's going to be able to hang out with us. And that is just fine. You can catch the replay. And if you were doing that, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me if you would. Would mean a lot to me. Would really, really mean a lot to me. So let's get down to business. First, what's up, Brian Sanchez? How you doing this morning? What up, what up, what up? Yes, we have a couple items here that I have received from my good friends down under at VIAVISION and Imprint Films, and these are really cool. These are two items that I requested as like promo items to review. HC, what up? How you doing this morning? I had requested these a little while back, and they made their way here. So we're going to dive right in to these right now. So let's take a look first. Let's see. I'm going to go this one. I probably like a little bit better than this one, just because I'm a little bit more of a sci-fi geek than a classic geek. But this is epic. This is when I saw that this was going to be released from them. I was like, no way. I got to get me a copy of that. And this came out on the 31st of May. So just a week and a half ago or so. And this is The Great Gatsby right here. I'll make sure it's in focal range so you can see it there. There you go. How about that? Look at that. The Great Gatsby. And this here is a Blu-ray. It's their 220th release from Imprint Films, as it says up in the corner there. This is the classic one from, let's see, 1949, and starring Betty Field, Alan Ladd, McDonald Carey, and Ruth Hussey. But this right here says it has 1080p high def presentation on Blu-ray from a 2022 4K scan of the original negative. There are new audio commentary by a professor and film scholar, Jason Ney. Let's see here. There's a couple other special features on it, a documentary, and Professor Sarah Churchwell on The Great Gatsby, a new film critic, Christina Newland, on The Great Gatsby. So a lot of people's thoughts on this. This is regarded as one of the greatest movies of all time. It's definitely a classic. So it says here, for the first time, the film is presented in high definition from a new 4K scan. So we're going to open this up right now. Typically, I don't like to open my movies until I'm going to watch them. But this is, and it's, I'm obviously not watching them during the stream. Oop, I made myself out of focus. There we go. I'm not watching these during the stream right now, but I do want to, take a look and show you all what is in here inside, what this comes with here. So let me try and open this carefully here. Here we go. Let me get this out. Here we go. Poke a little hole in the plastic. I don't want to damage my slippy slip cover here. Whoa, sorry about that. We're earthquaking over there. But here we go. Get the plastic off. Ta-da! And I like how they always put their rating. So it says moderate violence, moderate coarse language. So, but that is on the outside of it. Man, this my focal range here is goofy. But here we go. Sliding the case out there. Okay, so you got some old school artwork right there. And on the back, kind of like a classic looking cover there. And a very nice, Imprint always has very nice boxes, very good quality, nice glossy finish to them. And then we'll open it up. And this one is actually very simple. You have the disc and some like alternate artwork inside, which is pretty cool, from like a shot from the movie there. Go ahead and slide that carefully back on in here. And yeah, I am looking forward to checking this out. I haven't seen The Great Gatsby since I want to say probably I was in high school. I mean, we're talking a long time since I've watched this. And I mean, really, probably since I was in high school. So very much looking forward to this. This is the classic, the original. There was a remake. Was it Leonardo DiCaprio or somebody was in the remake of The Great Gatsby? I don't remember who it was. I was not a fan of that. But the original here from 1949, I've not seen this in forever. This is available now from Imprint Films. So you can go to their website. And I had fully intended on putting a link to their website down below, but I did not. I failed. I will put a link to their website down below. But if you just go to VIAVISION, just Google VIAVISION, VIAVISION, and or Imprint, IMPRINT, as it says right here, Imprint Films, and you will find their website very easily. But this right here, The Great Gatsby, you can grab a copy of this. It's Australian dollars, $34.95. So that works out to about like 22, 23 bucks in the good old US of A here. So not a bad price for this Blu-ray of a classic movie. Then the other movie they sent me, which I have to check out here, and I see some comments coming in. I'll say hello to you folks here in just a minute. But this other classic, absolutely epic movie that they released May 24th. So it's been out about 2 weeks now. So you can get a copy of it right now. And that is Kurt Russell and James Spader in Stargate. Oh, yes. When I saw that they were putting this out, I was like, no way. Got to get me a copy of that. And so this is one of the ones that I requested from them, and they obliged. They sent it. So I am in Stargate heaven right now. Going to be checking this out on Blu-ray. This is from VIAVISION. So you know, there's it's the same company, same parent company there. So you can see the different logos. I mean, yeah, as best as you can. But you got VIAVISION here, and then the kind of eye in the little circle is Imprint. But VIAVISION right here, Stargate. So this is cool because this is 29 bucks. So you can get a copy of this US dollars for about 20 bucks on Blu-ray. And it says it's a 2-disc set. So let's check it out. Let's see what it is all about. Maybe we'll open this up, look at the inside, and then kind of read a little bit more about it, what it has to say here. So here we go, diving in. Got to be careful. Don't want to damage the goods here. Got to protect the goods. And Imprint Films has just shipped me out something else. I got the notification that it's in the mail. And I am like, these are cool. But the next item that's coming from VIAVISION/Imprint Films, woo! I am like giddy like a schoolgirl about that. So be on the lookout for the next Imprint VIAVISION unboxing, as that one is going to be epic. Like Epic. Remember, these are the same folks. These VIAVISION Imprint Films are the same folks that are responsible for this bad boy right here. So I am so excited for what is coming from them in the mail that I have not received yet. But the notification was sent and it's on the way. So or they or you should have to wait and find out. But for now, let's take a look at Stargate here. This is very cool. Again, another awesome looking slipcover here. Very cool artwork. Very nice looking case there. So there we go. Very nice. And then inside here, you got the Stargate Ultimate Edition on Blu-ray right here. Stargate Ultimate Edition starring Kurt Russell and James Spader. 2-disc set. So let's open it up and see what we've got in here. So here it is. We've got Stargate, the original theatrical cut, and then we have Stargate, the extended cut. Very cool. Well, I know which one I'll be watching first, and that is definitely the extended cut. So I love the fact that it's not, they're going to have some special features and stuff on here, but I love the fact it's not just a special features disc and a movie. It's actually two different versions of the movie. I love that. Now, there are a lot of special features and things on here. Let's take a look at that. Look at this Stargate. I cannot wait to watch this. This is another one that has been absolutely forever since I've seen. So Stargate on Blu-ray, $20. This is like $20 to grab from VIAVISION right now. So let's see here. This says it includes the original theatrical cut, the extended cut, audio commentary by writer-director Roland Emmerich and writer-producer Dean Devlin, deciphering the gate concepts and casting featurette. There's a making of the movie featurette, a passing through the gate featurette. Is there a Stargate featurette? The making of Stargate documentary, 5 original Stargate previews. Oh, that's kind of cool. B-roll footage and a gag reel. Nice. That's cool. That is very cool. So lots of goodies, lots of special features and extras on here. And so Stargate, a little bit about it. If you haven't seen the movie, the description here. In 1928, an ancient Egyptian artifact covered in strange symbols is excavated at the foot of the Great Pyramids. Decades later, the American government recruits the help of Egyptologist Dr. Daniel Jackson, who's played by James Spader, to decode the secret of these symbols. He reveals the key to a Stargate, an intergalactic portal to the far side of the known universe. Jackson is joined by a crack military unit led by Colonel O'Neill, played by Kurt Russell, on a voyage of discovery, and so on and so forth. So it's a fun movie. It's a very fun movie. I really enjoy Stargate. And so when I saw that they were releasing this, I was like, no way, got to give me a copy of that. And so very cool. So I have The Great Gatsby and Stargate right here, Imprint Films and VIAVISION. Like I said, you just go to the VIAVISION website and grab a copy of those. One other thing I want to mention, kind of pat myself on the back. I got this in the mail. This is pretty cool because I don't know, I have like 75 million views from my reviews, and this is just it's just something I enjoy doing. But when I go places, I like to do Google reviews, and I've done enough, and I've got so many views on them that, and I don't really mention it here, but I do these. But Google actually sent me a little pin that I don't know, you have to get so many million views of your reviews to get this pin. So look at this. And it says, "Thank you for sharing your world and inspiring people everywhere." A little card they sent with it. But yeah, they just sent me an email out of the blue going like, wow, your reviews are getting a lot of reactions and a lot of just a lot of views in general. And so they sent me that little Google pin, little googly boogly right there. What are you going to do with that? I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do with it. Put on my hat or something. I don't know. But that's it. That's it. Here the teardrop or pin drop marks the spot right there on my hat. So anyways, I thought I would mention that. It was kind of cool. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to drop a link here in just a minute down below to Imprint and VIAVISION Films. Great deals on these two movies. And like I said, there's more very much more goodness coming from them in the near future. So be on the lookout for that video. But now let me say hello to everybody else who's joined the chat. Larry, the Batman fan. What's up, Larry? What's going on, homeboy? How you doing? Hey, OGP, I got a package coming your way. Should be there Monday or Tuesday. Very nice. Larry, that's cool. And I will be looking out for it. I will have one of the, I'm going to be gone. And so, in fact, tomorrow morning, like by this time, I'll be out of here. I'll be on the road. And I'm going to try to do like a daily vlog while I'm out on the road. There's going to be a couple days where I'm in the sticks in the middle of like Nebraska that I may not be able to upload, but I will try to record a vlog or something daily. Tomorrow, I'm going to be hitting the road, flying toward Denver, Colorado. And so we'll kind of capture what I see and experience along the way. That's what we're going to do. With maybe some stops at some movie stores or something like that. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see what the adventure will bring us. But Larry, as soon as I get home, I will open that box, homeboy. Thank you very much for that. That's very cool of you, Larry. Ooh, whoa. All of a sudden, my volume went like really loud. So hopefully I didn't blow anybody's eardrums out there. But Nathan C., you playing the Texas Chainsaw video game coming out based on OG movie? No, you know what? I don't really get into the new video games. So forgive me for that. But hopefully, Nathan, if you're playing it, hopefully you're having a blast with it. That sounds like one that if I was going to get into video games, I would love to play some Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's awesome. Speaking of Texas, I will be in Texas very soon, and I'm very much looking forward to an adventure out there. Hopefully, I'm hoping to be able to have time while I'm in Texas to go to the original graveyard, cemetery, whatever you want to call it, from the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I want to go there. Went to the gas station before. Now I want to go to the graveyard. But we shall see. We'll see if we have time for that. Look at this. The wet one. Oh yeah. Are you working and chatting at the same time, wet one? Are you breaking the law, or are you off work today? What are you up to on this Friday morning, Mr. Wet Velvet? Look at this, Mr. Jommy's in the house. What up, Mr. Jommy? And look at this, Larry, the Batman fan, with shouts out to Wet One and Mr. Jommy, and to HC. And let's see here. OGP, this second package from me for the giveaways is going to blow you away. Nice, Larry. That's awesome. That's very cool. Larry, hopefully you caught the replay. I know I have not been able to get back and take a look at the comments and everything that everybody commented on the video, the live stream from a couple days ago. So if you commented on that, I have not seen it. But Larry, we did a giveaway. We will not be doing a giveaway this morning. I apologize, as this video we just probably won't go long enough to be doing a giveaway. But kudos to my main man, Michael McNally, for winning the Wheel of Doom the other day. And his package is en route. He won 2 Blu-rays, and then I was feeling generous, so I let him pick a third. And I was feeling super generous, so I stuck a 4th in there. So there's 4 Blu-rays coming. Shh, don't tell Michael. But there's 4 Blu-rays coming his way with the certificate of bragging rights, so he can hang up there. He could take down Barbara's certificate of bragging rights, put his up there, so Barbara has to look at his certificate of bragging rights. And I made like a new kind of format, a new certificate there. So hopefully they enjoy that, get a little kick out of it. But congrats to Michael again on winning the other day on the Wheel of Doom. Blackbeard's in the house. What up? How you doing, Blackbeard? Glad I'm catching live. Missed the last one. Yeah, I'm sorry. And I'm going to try and at times I'm going to do my best to give you some notice as to when I'll be doing these. But with this mail showing up yesterday afternoon, I didn't know. I couldn't get to it last night as far as a live. And then I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to squeeze in a live stream this morning or not. So I didn't want to post about it. And then, it came up that I did have time. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go live right now. I didn't even make a thumbnail for this video. I'll have to do that when I'm done. But I got to talk about these 2 movies that my good friends at VIAVISION Imprint Films sent me. 2 epic films available now. They just came out, one a week ago, one 2 weeks ago. Amazing films on Blu-ray, or I think you can also get them on DVD if you want to save a little bit of money that way. but I'm going to drop a link down below for VIAVISION there. They are absolute legends. Who is Imprint Films, OGP? So Larry, Imprint Films, Imprint and VIAVISION, they're a company kind of like an Arrow Video, kind of like a Vinegar Syndrome or a Severin, one of these other like boutique labels where they get movies that, you know, most of the time are a little bit older, or sometimes like The Great Gatsby, an absolute classic, and re-release them with like a new scan of the original film or something. And VIAVISION and Imprint have been mind-blowing, and their customer service is phenomenal. If they ever had a goof, like there was a little situation a lot of us heard about with the Saw movie box set, and they went above and beyond to correct that. So I'm thrilled with them, with the products, and with the quality of stuff that they have, and their customer service. Ryan Hurst just added a Creepie Con. Nice, very cool. That's because I missed Ryan Hurst. Was he at Creepie in February, like one day or something? He was somewhere one day, and then I wasn't able to get him. Or no, I think we saw him there, right, at some convention. But I don't have Ryan Hurst, and I'm torn. Would I get Ryan Hurst on a Walking Dead? Would I get Ryan Hurst on a Sons of Anarchy? I would probably go SOA personally. Look at this, the legend, Mr. Jason. Oh, what's up, Mr. Jason? Hey man, hope all is well. It's been a long time. It has. Just stopping by for a bit to see what's up. Well, Mr. Jason, I hope you're doing well, and I see you're still out there hoarding up, finding those deals, and I see you really picking Zia records apart and coming up on some goodness over there. That's awesome, and kudos to you. Much success, continued success with your hunting out there, Mr. Jason. Hopefully, you're doing very well, and all that. Sometimes I'll start to say something, and I think like, oh, wait, I'm about to have a little Gabe slip out of me here. And like Wet Movie 1 would have a little Gabe slip in him. Little Gabe would slip in Wet Movie 1, would slip in the Wet Velvet. Little Gabe would slip in there. For me, it would slip out of me. Nick B's in the house. What up, Nick B? Start work in about 40 minutes. Woof. 9 o'clock. Is that what time you always start? Or so are you busting it right now? Oh man. The package for the giveaways, 100%, Larry. I will definitely be giving them away. I haven't seen you on Instagram. I've been messaging you, Larry. I apologize. I have not been on Instagram. I haven't even talked to Wet Movie 1 or Fluffy or anybody recently. I've just been busy. I got a lot going on. And so here's the thing. I try to keep good portions of my personal life quite private, just because I have a lot of things going on in life. I juggle a lot of stuff. That a lot of it, you all have no clue. Would have no idea. And been working toward and on some like legal issues for something that I'm involved with, and there's people that I'm involved in this project with that are setting themselves up for quite the failure, and their egos and their pride won't let them pull their heads out of their butt to figure out what we need to do to make this situation right. So I've been struggling with that a little bit lately, as well as some other things. So been busy with that. And so because of that, I have not been, I got to fly in here, and it buzzed this tower, and then it just buzzed this tower. And that's not cool. But yeah, I been dealing with that, and I just haven't been on social media. And I know, I get a lot of messages, and I eliminated the Facebook social media and just went with the Instagram there to try and streamline it. If you want to message me, that's where you can message me. And if I have time, I will get back to you. And pretty much I'll get back to you for sure. But it may take a few days. You got to bear with me. If you get aggressive or you get like frustrated because I'm not responding right away, tread lightly. Don't be rude, or I won't bother responding to you. But Larry, I know you're a good dude, and I'll definitely check out for your messages. Yeah, I need to get caught up on there, so I apologize about that, Larry. OGP, you seen the movie Howl on Shudder? Howl. You know what? I don't. Is that a new? Where's that would be blocked down there. I may have Howl, and that's a werewolf movie, right? I think I have seen Howl. I think I have. Let me Google it real quick here to see if I can give you a proper answer for that. And now, so we're talking because there's several movies titled Howl, but we're talking, when passengers on a train are attacked by a creature, they must band together in order to survive until the morning. If that's the one you're talking about from 2015, where it's like werewolves attacking people that are on a train, I have seen that, and it is a phenomenal movie. One of, if not my favorite werewolf movie of all time. Howl is yeah, I got to pump the brakes there. Because I don't want to. Man, I got bugs. What's going on here, man? But Howl is phenomenal. But there's a couple good werewolf films, but Howl is up there. Definitely top 3, 4, or 5, if not 1 or 2 of all time for my favorite werewolf movies. A very good one. Is an imprint based in Australia, Reggie? Yes, it is. And that's what these. I haven't explored as far as other places that you could purchase their movies. I get them straight from their website. But I believe you could probably pick them up off of Amazon or other places. But I get them straight from their website, and they ship them up here no problem. Let's see. Look at this. Gail is in the house. Good morning, OGB. Hope you enjoy trip to Texas. I'll send you a list on Instagram. Found out that I have health issues that need attention with several months of treatment. Oh no, Gail. Oh, I am so sorry to hear that. That is horrible. We have there's another channel legend here that is also battling health issues, and I just I feel horrible for him, absolutely devastated. And Gail, I am so sorry to hear that. Hopefully, I'm trying to keep making some videos, keep making them fun and entertaining, and hopefully between that and watching some movies, trying to take your mind off of things, hopefully you're able to kind of pass that time a little easier. And Gail, I hope that your treatments go well, and that you bounce back from whatever your ailment is. That's terrible. You are such a great person, such a kind, generous, loving person, and you definitely don't deserve to have to go through something like that. I feel horrible for you, and definitely sending my thoughts and prayers your way, Gail. And hey, I appreciate the kind of words, but I love being here, hanging out with you all. It's a lot of fun for me as well to be able to hang out with you all. And hey, if I can hanging out with you helps you pass some of that time a little bit, then that makes me feel a lot better about even just hanging out, doing what I'm doing here. Although I need to shave. Look at this. I haven't shaved in a few days. I'm pretty scruffy right now, so I apologize for my appearance here. But I'll get behind that Bic. Maybe next time you see me, we'll have it all cleaned up here. Jahan Movies, what's up? Did you see news about the UFO whistleblower? I have heard that there's something going on recently, but I haven't really had the chance to dive into it. I follow Tom DeLonge, and like on Instagram, Twitter, and that type of stuff. And he was posting something because his Tom DeLonge has had that it's To the Stars, TTSA, To the Stars Academy, something like that, where they did the show that was on the History Channel. They kind of helped bring ufology or UFO news, some of these things to like the mainstream, and have had Congress acknowledging maybe not necessarily the presence of extraterrestrial life, but definitely UFOs, things that we can't explain, like the Tic Tacs and things like that in the sky. I have not had a chance to really read about it, but I know there has been news this week that I definitely need to check out. I love, hearing about UFO news. And hey, if it is man-made technology, this stuff is phenomenal. Hey, we hear about these crazy things flying through the sky, and then 20 years later we find out it was like an aircraft that the government secretly built or something. If these things that are moving around our skies right now are human made, that's nuts to think what life is going to be like, because what that technology is going to what doors it's going to open for us, in the way of, advancing society and stuff. It is just crazy to think. So, no, I have not, but I definitely will be checking it out. Mr. Jason, I'm doing well, still keeping it at best I can. Appreciate the kind words. Thanks, man. Enjoy your many trips and everything else you get into. Definitely looking forward to the content. Well, thanks, Mr. Jason. Yeah, I'm going to be, this should be a fun adventure. It should be a very fun adventure. And I'm going to be taking my laptop with me. I got that nice new laptop. So I should be able to edit on a daily basis and get this content out. It's all just going to depend on the quality of the internet at the hotels for me to upload and stuff. So we shall see about that. We shall see. But I'm going to do my absolute best. And even if I can't get them all uploaded, I'll get them uploaded once I get back home. So let's see here. I'm glad I have a set schedule, 5 days a week, 3 to 11:30. That's not a bad schedule, Larry. That's not a bad schedule. So let's see. So and you're 3 hours ahead. So it is about 11:30. So you got about a little over 3 hours before you have to be to work today, huh? A little over 3 hours. So you get to relax and hang out for a little bit. We miss you while you're not live. Well, and I appreciate that, Larry. Thank you very much for those kind words. Yeah, I miss you all when I'm not live. I really do. I love being live and hanging out with you all, having fun, talking movies, and just talking about whatever comes up. And I really, really enjoy hanging out with you all. And maybe one day I will get back to the regularly scheduled shows. But just for right now, there's just so much going on that I can't do it. But I'm going to do my best to do all the live streams and videos I can for you coming up here in the future. When you get those comic books and movies, comic books too. What, Larry? You'll have enough to give a few away for each giveaway. Well, that's cool, Larry. I will do that. Hey, I'll add in some stuff to each giveaway for you there, Larry. Each one will throw a little extra in there. Very cool, Larry. Very, very cool. What about Twitter? Don't really chat on Twitter. You can message me there, but honestly, Larry, if I have the time to respond to anything, your best bet's going to be Instagram. I'm not like ignoring Instagram and doing Twitter. I'm just ignoring social media altogether. When I'm busy, I just have things going on, and I try to. If I say, okay, I'm going to spend some time on social media now, then I'll do that and I'll respond to everybody's comments and stuff. But I don't just sit on it and on social media all day. So if you message me, I may not see it for a few hours. I may not see it for a couple days, just because I'm not. Some folks, I know younger generations are on their phone quite a bit, and it's not me. I'm just too busy. But I'll get back to you as soon as I can with any comments you leave, Larry. I'm not ignoring you. I promise that. Appreciate it, your honesty. Well, thank you, Larry. Thank you. Nick B. What's up? Look at this. Michael McNally, the bragging rights individual, the one who has a package on the way, who's going to be able to put up a brand new certificate. Michael, I would mention it a few minutes ago. Not sure if you were in here yet, but definitely, Michael, there is a certificate of bragging rights for you. You're going to just take out Barbara's, or maybe leave Barbara's there, but put yours on top. This one, I made it kind of new. It's kind of cool. Hopefully you enjoy it. But hey, as the saying goes, there can only be one, right? So, There can only be one. There can only be one person per household with bragging rights. There's no question about that. So definitely, Michael, hopefully you enjoy what I have sent you. And like I had mentioned earlier, well, I'm not going to say, you're going to have to rewind the video if you haven't seen what else I said about it. There was something else I said there. But Michael, hope you're doing well today. Heard you selling PS2 games, OGP. If that's true, could you send, could I see some? So I'm not like, okay, I have a ton of PS2 games. I think like close to 500 PS2 games, but I may sell them at some point, but I'm not actively selling. I just don't have time. I took down everything that I had on, I took down everything I had on, well, let's see, what movie one sent me a picture? Oh, look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this braggadile over here sending me pictures of stuff. That's nice. Wet movie one, that's nice. I'm not sure if I can show that publicly. Is that something? Did you post that publicly, Wet one? But anyways, I have taken everything off of eBay right now. I just don't have the time. If I do, Larry, I will be sure to message you. I will be sure to message you if I get around, because they're all boxed up. I got to get to pulling them out, and that's, I mean, no time soon is that going to happen. They're collecting dust out there, and unfortunately, that's the way it's going to be for a while. Let's see here. Are you going to see the new Transformers movie? I don't know. I think for me, the Transformers movie is probably going to wait till it's in streaming at home. Just not the biggest fan of that Transformers movie franchise. I love the old cartoon from the 80s. I was all about that. But as far as the movies, yeah. Will you show off the giveaways I sent you? Yes, Larry. I will definitely unbox them on a video. Probably a live stream, but I'll definitely unbox them on a video here. Yes, I will. And Larry, look at this. Larry coming through with the $10 super chat, because Larry is a legend. I mean, Larry's a legend on a status. Is like you got like Balzer, you got like Robert C, and you got Larry. You got like these on the Mount Rushmore of channel legends. Larry is definitely up there on that. Let's see, Reese's Big Cups or a Nutrageous. What do you prefer? I would probably go regular Reese's peanut butter cups, and then the big cups before Nutrageous. I'm not the biggest fan of Nutrageous, but Reese's, I love Reese's peanut butter cups. And I prefer, just because of the amount of content of the ratio of peanut butter to chocolate. I think in the original is perfect. When you start altering the sizes and everything, I think it kind of messes up that when you take a bite, you get a different amount of peanut butter and chocolate and stuff. And I like the original ones. The original ones were perfection. Let's see here. I sent a mystery $20 into the giveaways. It's one of the DVD cases. Nice. Very cool. So somebody's going to come up on a $20 bill that Larry Cool the Gamer sent. So maybe we won't open all the boxes to show which one it's in, and then when somebody gets it, they'll open it and be thrilled, because Larry is an absolute legend. Look at this, the Shadowless Man. Hey, OGP and the rest of the gang. Finally, the sun arrived after 6 months of darkness. First shorts and t-shirt weather of the year. Wow, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. No, and I know when you live that far north, you don't see that much sun. And you know what? It's funny. I heard something on the news. This was mind-blowing. There was a news story from San Diego, California, which, I mean, is not far from here, right? For the first time in I don't know how long, San Diego has not had a perfectly sunny day since like February 2nd. I mean, you're talking all of February, March, April, and May into June now. You're talking like over 4 months that San Diego, California. I'm dying over here. I don't know what's going on there. I'm rambling too much. But over 4 months that San Diego has not had a sunny day. Now, I know it's a lot different than the sun not rising for 6 months, but It's just crazy to think that San Diego hasn't had a sunny day in like a fully sunny day in 4 months. But Shadows, man, I hope you're doing well, buddy. I really hope you are. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Speaking of legends, didn't know you were live. Robert, this was a very, very last minute live stream. I didn't even make a thumbnail. I just had to go live because I got mail yesterday from my good friends down at Imprint and VIAVISION. We unboxed these earlier. Look at this. The Great Gatsby from 1949, out now from Imprint Films. You can just go imprintfilms.com, I think. But just Google Imprint Films and you'll find them. The classic, available on Blu-ray now with this cool slipcover here. And then Stargate. Look at that, Kurt Russell. Man, like, I mean, this is like, this movie's so good. It's so good. This is like $20. 2-disc set with 2 different versions of the movie on here. 2-disc set of Blu-ray for like $20. And the Great Gatsby is like, I don't know, like $23. It's not much. Very, very great deals that I got from them. So I got those in the mail yesterday afternoon, and I was like, I got to open these up and talk about them. So that's what we're doing here. So it's kind of like a very last minute live stream. Yeah, Robert. So tomorrow I'm actually hopping in the car, heading out of town, and I'm taking a long way around. I may do something very cool, a lot of fun. I may go to a place that I've never been before on Sunday if I can get there in time. We shall see. That's definitely I'm going to shoot for that. But taking a long way around, I'm going to wind up in Dallas. Unfortunately, it's the same weekend as your daughter's birthday, Robert. So I don't think we're going to get to connect because of that. But hey, one of these days it's going to happen. We're going to be able to hang out and toss some cold ones back. But Robert, I hope you're doing well this morning. Hopefully the sun is shining in the great state of, what's going on here? I don't even have my clapper no more. Look at this. I'm like, no, here I go. Hold on. In the great state of Texas. You know how we roll. Let's see here. Just got to work 20 minutes early. Very nice. Well, Wet One, hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful day. What's up? Can I show this picture here, or have you posted that? Because that's kind of legendary what you got there, Wet One. That's pretty badass. But hopefully you have a wonderful day, and hopefully you have a wonderful day, and hopefully your boss is not too hard on you today. You don't want the boss being too hard on the beaver, and don't be insubordinate. I don't want to have to hear any messages from Fonzie about how insubordinate you were. I don't want to hear that either. Gail says, hey, my uncle was in Air Forces at Dayton, Ohio in the 70s. Told me about Hangar 18 UFOs wreckage they had there. Oh, yeah. You know what? So, Gail, I've heard that. So, supposedly, the UFO that crashed in Roswell, New Mexico was transferred to Ohio. That's supposedly that UFO wreckage. And so, Gail, so your uncle actually saw it there? Was your uncle able to like lay his own eyes on it? That's epic. That is epic, because I mean, we've heard stories from people on TV and they're like kind of these semi-celebrity people saying ufologists and stuff saying that they've seen stuff. I never have. I've seen stuff that I can't explain, but I've never seen like UFO wreckage, especially, on an Air Force base or anything that would be highly classified. But that's awesome, Gail. That is very, very cool. Let's see here. OGP, check your Facebook. Look what I can't. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that well one. So no, I did not post about it yet. We'll be plugging that. Okay. I won't show this. But everybody, Web Movie 1 got something super, super, super sweet in the mail. So you're going to want to check out Web Movies 1 video when he posts about that. Will be like an unboxing video or something, Wet One. Michael McNally, 100,000,000%. I will enjoy it. I'll wait till you're finished before I watch the fact to see what you said. Appreciate you, OGP. Yeah, well, hey, no, I appreciate you hanging out. It's always a lot of fun. The more people hanging out, the more fun these Wheel of Dooms are, and just hanging out, talking movies or whatever. Michael, I think you're going to enjoy it. I think you're going to enjoy it. It's pretty good. I put a little bit of time. into that certificate, so hopefully you enjoy it. What's your eBay account? What's the name? Larry. So it was OGP's. What was it called? OGP's. Maybe OGP's stuff for sale or something like that. Link is down below to it. I think I have a link down below. But there's nothing there right now. I've taken everything down. I have nothing listed on there right now, Larry. The last 3 words of that message, look at this, was my speak to text, picking up your voice. Oh, that's hilarious. So I was like, okay. I was like, where were we going with that? Look at this. But I kind of like, I was like, sometimes sentences don't get finished or whatever, but that's hilarious. It was, talk to text. That is hysterical. There's been time where like I'm trying to do talk to text on my phone and there's like a TV on and then it just keeps going and going and going and going. And then you're like, dang it. Cause you're like deleting the heck out of stuff. That's hilarious, Michael. Larry says, glad to be known as a channel legend. You definitely are, Larry, for sure. The only thing I wish is that I have more subscribers and more support. I feel so alone. Well, Larry, and so here's the thing. YouTube is tough. YouTube is tough to get subscribers and followers. It really is tough. And I wish if I knew how to be successful at getting more subscribers, I would have millions or hundreds of thousands, and I don't. I get on here and I have fun and I let it be what it is. That's all I do, Larry. But I'll tell you what. Let's see here. I need to do this. Okay, so copy that. I'm putting. No, I want to do this. I'm going to do this. Okay. I am right now I'm going to edit the video here. This is what I'm going to do right now. Enter that. I'm putting the link to VIAVISION. Okay. The VIAVISION, which you can find VIAVISION and Imprint Films right there, is now up there. And Larry, let's see here. Let me see if I can find your channel real quick. I got a lot of different things going on this computer right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find it, but if I can find it, Larry, I will add your channel to the list here. Let's see here. Oh, there you go. There we go. Larry the Batman fan. Copy. And okay, so here you go, Larry. This one is for you, buddy. Here we go. Right here. So right below. Why did it go down there? Oh, interesting. Oh, nope. Go back there. Let's do enter. Okay, so right below my link to the VIAVISION website is a link to Larry the Batman fan, Larry the legend, who's always come through supporting the channel. If anybody wants to check out his channel and see what he's up to, here's a link right there. So Larry, I just dropped a link to your channel in the video description down below here. So I got you. We'll see if we can get you a few more subscribers, Larry. Let's see here. Old Grumpy Pants. That's me. That's how I roll. I got grumpy pants. My pants are angry. They're angry. Sometimes, you do a little toot toot and your pants get mad at you. So Old Grumpy Pants. That's what it is. Siggy, what's up? What's up? Let's see. Shadows Man. I live in the middle of Norway, but those far up north, close to Russia, they have it worse. Total darkness in the daytime and brighter at night because of snow. Wow, strange. That is crazy. I cannot wait. One of these days, I really, really, really want to go see Europe, Northern Europe, especially like Norway, Sweden, Denmark. I can't wait to get up there and check all that out. But that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I want to get up like into the Arctic Circle, see the Northern Lights and see all that stuff and experience darkness in the middle of daytime. That is just it's mind blowing to think about that. But it's a real thing. It's a real thing. It's crazy. I watched Dream Home 2010 Chinese slasher yesterday. I highly recommend OGP. It's great fun and some insane kills. Nice. Dream Home 2010. I am let's see. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Look. Handy dandy notebook right here. Let's see. I'll go to the D section. Go to the D section here. It's H. There's D. Oh, say, okay, so Dream Home 2010 and from China. Very cool. As Trump would say, China virus. No, I'm kidding. We're not doing that. But very cool, Siggy. Thank you for that recommendation. That's awesome. I'll definitely check that out. I'm all about. I love me some Asian horror movies. They're getting so fun. Are you a fan of Hatebreed, OGB? Is Hatebreed a band? Is that a band? I'm Oh, it is a band. Way to false up. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know that I know their music, Larry. Maybe I know it, and just wouldn't know that song is from them. But I don't know, Larry. I don't know. So I would say a fan, no. Do I dislike their music? I don't know because I couldn't tell you, and I'm not going to play it right now to hear it to get copyright issues and stuff. Oh yes, he saw the wreckage. Wow, that's very cool. Oh, that's legendary stuff. That's legendary stuff. And when you hear something like that from your uncle, a reliable source, that just tells you like he's not BSing. There really was something there, and it's amazing the cover up job, the extent that the government is willing to go to cover these things up. It's crazy. Let's see, Robert. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. It is sunny, but two of my neighbors are pretty shaken up because the last 2 days there were 2 home invasions. No way, Robert. That's horrible. That's horrible. I'm so sorry. Keep your doors locked. That is crazy. Home invasions. See, you got to keep your doors locked. And like we have the ring doorbells, and we got camera systems all around the house. So we're going to see if people are coming. We get the notification before they even get to the door. But we also have one of those security screen doors, a real heavy duty screen. And, then we keep extra bolts and like the boards and stuff in the windows and all that. So they're actually going to have to shatter glass to get in here. And if they do that, they'll learn. If somebody was to ever do that, they would learn how much of a supporter of the Second Amendment that I am. But I am so sorry, Robert, that your neighbors are going through that. It's horrible. Please keep your doors and windows locked. I would hate for something like that to happen to you as well, Robert. Gosh, man, that's tough. You know what? Hopefully the cops can figure out who's up to that stuff and catch them very, very quickly here. Shadowless Man, the dark winters mess with your head. I think I was meant to live in a warmer country. I hate the cold and all the snow. Loved it when I was a kid in the 80s. Tough, all the snow was paradise. And yeah, now when you're a kid and you can go sledding or playing in a snowball fights, making snowmen, all that stuff, it's a blast. That's a blast. But yeah, as you're older and the joints, your joints start to ache from the cold, and then just having to shovel out, to drive your car away, shovel up the snow or whatever, get the snow off the roof so your house doesn't cave in, all that stuff. Not fun at all. And that is definitely one of the perks of living in Southern California. I never have to do that, but I don't know that we're going to live here forever, but at least while I'm here, we don't have to worry about snow. So I understand where you're at. And that's where, you're darned if you do, you're darned if you don't. Wherever you live, there's always something. You can live in California and you have to worry about earthquakes. You can live in Florida and you have to worry about hurricanes. You can live in Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and you can worry about tornadoes. You live up north, you're worried about ice storms and, snow and blizzards and all that stuff. So it just doesn't matter. I mean, you live in Hawaii and you can worry about volcanoes, or tsunamis. So, I mean, there's anywhere you go, there's going to be something. So you got to pick your poison. But if that's home, that's where you either grew up or where you live, where your roots are, where you're settled. It's hard to just up and move. Yeah, I understand. I feel you on that snow stuff. I couldn't do that. I could not live, if I could just go sit and not have to worry about doing anything, maybe I could live in a place with snow. But if I had to go and I was like working or traveling or doing things constantly, that would be rough. I don't know if I could pull that off. Let's see here. Larry says, let's give you a little bit of information on the comic books. I bought a 50 lot off of eBay, but a lot of them are ones that weren't popular. So I included Batman, X-Men, Spider-Man, and Super. Wow, very cool, Larry. Look at that. Larry coming through like a legend, absolute legend in there. So you have some of the more popular comic books that people want. Plus there's a lot of obscure comics in there. And that's cool, Larry. I'm down. I have a decent amount of comic books, and a lot of them are very obscure titles. Let's see here. The Wet One rocks. His generosity extends over 1,000 miles. Yeah, Wet One is an absolute legend, isn't he? Look at this. Don Johnson 999. Thanks for review on the new Evil Dead. Well, thank you for watching it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I try not to ever get political and stuff, or try to. I try to steer away from anything that's really controversial that could have people wanting to cancel me, or I try not to offend fans, any like fans of a video, friends, viewers, whatever. I try not to offend anybody, but there's times where, to me, you got to call a spade a spade. And that's what I said in that video. I watched it many times before I released it, just to make sure that I was comfortable with what I was saying. And I've had people from the LGBT community reach out to me, or comment even on there saying, that they understand where I'm coming from, and that it's not really offensive to the LGBT community, because I don't know all the letters, but it wasn't about taking away from that community, or not allowing them to be representative, but it was about the over the top agenda. And so I'm glad you enjoyed it, or hopefully you enjoyed it, and thank you for the kind words there. I appreciate that. Shadowless Man, I feel alone at times, or you too feel alone at times, Larry, but you have friends, good community to be a part of here. That's right. So we're not alone. And that's where I will try, and I do try to keep, being here as much as possible. I love hanging out with y'all. It is so much fun. It makes my day. Hopefully you all get, a tiny percentage of joy out of this, compared to how much I actually get out of these. Yeah, I absolutely love hanging out with y'all. The Master of Press Wood DVD collector seems like a total drama queen. Yeah, how do you feel? So Larry, we know she suffered. She was unfortunately blessed with having Down syndrome, and that is a struggle, as maybe dealing with social situations would not come as natural for somebody dealing with Down syndrome as it would for the rest of us. And I understood, and I tried to be as patient with her as possible, but then she kind of got kind of mean and aggressive, and was saying mean things. And I just don't want the negativity here. I wish nothing but the best for her. And I love that she loves movies and collecting, and she wants to be on YouTube and all that stuff. That's phenomenal. But I tried, but I want to stay positive and be a place that we're all having fun, not worrying about. It got to the point where everybody was telling her to chill out. And I was just like, we don't need that. So hopefully she's watching and enjoying the videos, even though we're not, seeing her comments right now. Dude Classic, what's up, Dude Classic? How you doing? Larry, can do, man. Just keep on plugging away. All you can do, yeah. Don't let a person get you down. Some people are just born to be a-holes. No, you're 100% right, Larry. You're 100% right. You just gotta continue living your life and enjoy life, and try and stay positive. Let's see. Chesley, what up, Chesley? How you doing? Good morning to you. If it's morning where you are, because technically I'm in the East Coast now. It's afternoon. Shadows, man. Yeah, the Northern Lights are sick to see. I absolutely bet. Look at this Caveman Movies and More. What up? Are you handing out free subscriptions? So, you know what? So, the channel memberships I took down, but subscriptions, I mean, you can subscribe to the channel. That don't cost you a dime to subscribe to the channel. But as far as the channel memberships, I took that down for now. I'm not putting up enough content to where I feel comfortable to have people paying for a membership right now. Let's see here. The package actually was pretty expensive. This time it cost me $63 to send. No way, Larry. Out to you. I couldn't believe it. Those like $20, but no, it was more. Larry, so when you go to the post office, if you're going to send stuff, you pack it all up, put it in a box, tape it all up, go to the post office, and you tell them it qualifies for media mail, because if it's movies inside, movies or books, which comic books or books, movies or books, that qualifies for media mail. Instead of $63, I bet you would have spent probably like $15 or $20. You got to ship, when you're shipping movies, you got to ship them media mail. Takes a couple days longer to get there, but it's, by far way cheaper to do. Shadowless Man, if I win the lotto, I'm going to fly you out here. That would be epic. That would be epic. Hey, and vice versa. I mean, if I ever win the lotto here, we're going to do it up. We're going to have if I ever win the lotto, we're going to have like a gigantic OGP party, and we're going to fly everybody out to Vegas or something, and we're all going to like hang out, party up. We're going to rent a big room. We're going to have a buffet and all that stuff. Hopefully, like, fingers crossed. I want to win I want to win. I love, I've been watching more and more of them. There's so many YouTubers that are just good people that go, support homeless people by, taking them to the store and buying them things, or just giving things away on their channels and stuff. And I absolutely love doing that, because whether it's, it's just a simple, movie or something like that, or $160 Amazon gift card, whatever it is, if it's small or if it's big, it always makes somebody's day a little bit brighter. And I would love to be able to do stuff like that. And that's why, that's part of what keeps me going with the channel. And that's part of definitely why we still, are going to be doing the Wheel of Doom, just because it is so much fun. And even if it brings you a little bit, even if it makes you crack a little bit of a smile, open up a package, getting something that you want off the Wheel of Doom, that thrills me, absolutely thrills me. I love being able to do stuff for folks and giveaways. And look at this, Larry coming through with another $20 super chat. Larry, you rock, homeboy. You rock, man. Look at that. So Larry's coming through with these super chats that are we're gonna have to like, Adam, I don't know when we're gonna do a Wheel of Doom with the Amazon gift card. That's not really in the plan, in the works anytime soon. But if we don't, Larry, the super chats that you send definitely go to helping pay for the shipping, anybody super chats or anything, go to help shipping out the prizes and everything like that. So Larry, you're absolutely the man. Thank you so much, Larry. Robert C. Always keep my doors locked. Very good. Very good. But trust me, I carry. If anybody ever tries anything, they won't make it past the doorway, right? 100%. Let's see. Mrs. Caveman said you could mistreat her as long as Fluffy's pants are involved. Oh, okay. So let's see. So Mrs. Caveman said I could mistreat her as long as Fluffy pants. Are you talking like Fluffy Gamers pants or just Fluffy pants? Like, remember like in the episode of Seinfeld where he had like the fluffy shirt or the puffy shirt or whatever? Like, are we talking like fluffy pants, like MC Hammer pants? Or are we talking like fluffy gamer pants? That's how fluffy gamer pants. I don't know that I want anything to do with fluffy gamer pants. I really don't. Let's see. Norway has one of the highest suicide rates. Wow, because of long dark winters. So it is a real issue. But enough of that. People think often Norway must be the best place on earth because of media. No, you know what? You're right. Norway, Sweden, Denmark, like all the Northern European countries, people, constantly, talk about, how great they are because they stay out of like political conflict and they're, not really known for being involved in wars and stuff. So people really do rave about, Norway especially. But, it's funny that you mentioned that because I've heard like up in Seattle, there is a large, like a a substantially larger number of cases of depression and suicide and things like that up in Seattle because it's always rainy, cloudy, gloomy. So they're not getting the sunlight that they need. So their bodies aren't naturally producing the vitamin D or whatever it is that we need, the things the benefits that we get from the sun. Too much sun is bad, but we need sunlight in our lives for mental and physical. And so, yeah, if you're not getting it, I understand where that can be very tough. You have to have, I mean, if you're just cooped up, sitting there watching TV, watching movies or reading books half of the year and not able to really go outside or experience any sunlight, I could see where that would be a serious challenge. That would be very tough. Let's see here. Luke, what up, Luke? Do you have a favorite imprint title? Ooh, it's a good question. So I love this right here, but I know I have another one over there too. Ooh. This was great. I have this. So the Eagle has landed. Movie, like World War II movie, which it's funny because when they send it, they put this cover on the outside of it, which I have folded up and put in there right now because they don't want to show this. And I'm going to be careful because that is a symbol from World War II that will probably get me demonetized here if I show that. But The Eagle Has Landed was a phenomenal film. Absolutely phenomenal. And this box set right here is absolutely amazing. Oh, I showed it. There it went. There goes. Demonetized for showing the swastika. But that's one of my favorites right there. Also over here, I have old school War of the Worlds that I love. But I mean, probably hands down. Well, no, because that's not Imprint. That's VIAVISION, right? The Saw box set. But Imprint or VIAVISION together. That's from that company. It has to be the Saw box set. From Imprint, VIAVISION together. Let's see. I mean, I never heard of Skill and comic books like Rye and Future Force or stuff like Archer and Armstrong. Those aren't ones that I grew up reading. No, 100%. Larry, I'm with you. I grew up reading, Batman, Spider-Man, Aquaman. I remember that. And then I got heavily into Robotech, Transformers comic books. I liked the let's see here, trying to think of some other comic books as a kid. Oh, the Punisher. I love the Punisher comic books. Those were great. But yeah, not there's just a lot more comic books now, a lot more than there were back then. These are more obscure comics. Yeah, I've never heard of a lot of those, Larry. Most of those I haven't heard of. Caveman, I heard you pimping out another YouTuber. Let's see here. So I was talking about Larry. I put a link to Larry Cool the Gamer here, or Larry the Batman fan. Put a link to his channel because he's a legend. He's sent us 2 super chats so far today, and he's mailed me a box of stuff. He already mailed another box. He's always been supporting the channel. He's such an absolute legend. So it was Larry, the Batman fan, was pimping out him. And, yeah, I mean, we talk about a lot of other YouTubers, but not sure exactly who you're referencing there, which comment it was. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm never going to forget when I won $100 on Wheel of Doom, right? Yeah, that's right. Man, there was I think Rick won like $200. We had a $160 winner, $100 winner. I mean, we gave out over $1,000 on that wheel in a few months. It was absolutely legendary. One of these days, I hope to get back to doing a regular show again where we can do stuff like that again. Let's see. Hatebreed is a metal band, to answer your question. Okay, very cool, Larry. Yeah, and I just don't know if I know their music. I'd have to listen to it. Sorry about the fluffy pants. Looked like you needed a change of topic. Yeah. No, hey, don't ever apologize. No, that's hilarious. Yeah, no, sometimes we get on some kind of gloomy subjects or whatever, but it's real life. I know we talk about things here and we're trying to get away. We're trying to talk about movies and having fun, things that we love doing, things that we enjoy, rather than, we definitely don't want to be talking about politics or, what's going on and wars and things like that. This is not the forum for that stuff. But sometimes it is okay to talk about real life stuff because, now I know we have two absolute, channel badasses here that are both dealing with health issues, and it's just it's so sad, but it is definitely, I think about them, and and I hope that they both pull through. And I want everybody to be happy and successful and live the wonderful life that they want to live. So sometimes it's okay to talk about real life stuff, sometimes, because you need to, just keeping it real. Look at this, Robert. I sent some of your PayPal for the channel. What? Look at this. Look at Robert over here coming through. Look at Robert. Okay. Something. So Robert, are we doing something specific with this? Very curious. Got to know. Very cool. Robert, you're absolute legend. Look at this. So between Robert and Larry today, we're at $40 now. We're at $40 between these two absolute legends. Robert, you absolutely rock. Thank you so much for that. So maybe we'll throw that toward, like some of the shipping, some of these giveaways and stuff. You want to do something like that? Let's see here. Let's see. How's the G fam? What's up? Larry, would you prefer ranch dressing or blue cheese with your barbecue buffalo wings? So Larry, I like my barbecue and my buffalo wings. I like them. I don't dip them in anything. I just like them with a good spicy hot sauce, like a Frank's red hot sauce. Love that. Or like Rudy's barbecue. If you've ever been to a Rudy's, they have a lot of them in Texas, Oklahoma, Arizona. Rudy's barbecue, their regular sauce, not the sissy sauce, but the hot sauce. Their hot barbecue is phenomenal. Love that sauce. Rudy's barbecue is good. It's good. It's not the best barbecue ever, but their sauce is phenomenal. So I don't really dip any. I don't dip them in ranch or blue cheese. And honestly, I am not a fan of ranch dressing. Not a fan of ranch. If I was going to dip them in anything, maybe Caesar. I love me some Caesar dressing. I could put Caesar on a lot of stuff. Let's see here. How about the government is in possession of UFOs? No, there's, there's way too much evidence or rumor or conversation or theories for it all to be complete BS. I think there's got to be something going on. There's got to be something that they have. There's too much. There's too much there for it to all be lies. So I think maybe there's something. Maybe there is. Let's see here. Iron Man, X-Man. Oh yeah, those were good. Good comic books right there. I used the book How to Draw the Marvel Way. Oh, nice. Very cool. I loved drawing. When I was a kid, I loved drawing pictures, but I was not good. I could draw one way, like a right-handed, but if and so drawing everything this way was fine. But when I had to go the other way, it was horrible. So anybody that I drew, if I drew a face, it always looked like they had a stroke because the one side would be fine, but the other side would be all like horrible or whatever. So I wish I could have drawn better as a kid. I had a friend who his name was John Gonzalez, or is John Gonzalez. I haven't talked to him in years and years and years, and I pray to God that he's still around because he's my age. He's young, considering, in the grand scheme of life, he's still relatively young. But so I hope he's still around. I just haven't talked to him or heard from him in years and years and years. But my friend John Gonzalez, who as a kid, because his middle name was David, so he'd go by JD. His mom called him JD, but when he got older, he just went to John. But was he a phenomenal sketch artist. He could just draw. Like if he's not drawing comic books for a living right now, it's a shame. The world is missing out on his talent. But that's cool. I would love that. That's awesome, Caveman, that you did that. That you had that book and stuff. That's very cool. Larry, I don't even think you were me all OGP could fit in fluffy game pants because Is he? Oh, yeah. No, I don't know what size pants Fluffy wears. I don't know what size pants he wears. But definitely a size or two bigger than me. One or two bigger than me. I'm not sure though for sure. What size pants Fluffy rocking these days? Let's see here. T's and P's for them, no doubts. Let's see here. Robert C. No, nothing specific. I just sent it because Robert, because you're an absolute legend and I love you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Man, you guys, you and Larry, man, absolutely making my day over here. I mean, everybody is just hanging out, chatting, and talking. This has been a blast. But you two guys, absolutely, man, absolutely doing too much over here. Thank you guys, both of you guys, so much. Unfortunately, I can't support you monetarily. You know, and Caveman, I get that. I understand not everybody's in that position where they can, and I'm not mad at you. I understand. The best thing that you could do for me, if you can't ever throw money toward the channel, is hit the thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up button or share a video. Those are the best things because that gets the channel out there, continues the channel growing, and that stuff really helps. So that if you could just hit that thumbs up button, I'll be thrilled. Let's see. I may have missed it, but you ever reveal your preferred laundry detergent? Reggie, that's epic, and you're an absolute legend for remembering that question. That's awesome. So I have not revealed my preferred laundry detergent. I don't think I have. I don't think we went into it. I don't think we went into my preferred laundry detergent, but I will. I'll tell you right now. my preferred laundry detergent is the Arm & Hammer like unscented, or it's like fragrance free Arm & Hammer laundry detergent because my skin is very sensitive. I'm a sensitive boy. Now ever since I was a kid, I have gotten and I know you were joking, but this is hilarious. I gotta answer the question. But ever since I was a kid, I went to the doctor because I was having rashes and breakouts and stuff. My mom had to be very careful with the type of laundry soap that she bought. And so the Arm & Hammer, it works good. It gets the clothes clean, smells fresh. We've been using it for years and years and years, but it's it does a job for me, and I don't get rashes. So that's what I need. I get you. I see you, Caveman. Thoughts and prayers for them, no doubts. Yes, for our legends that are dealing with sicknesses, illnesses, things like that. Yes, no, the thoughts and prayers are definitely with them. Let's see here. So we're there. Unfortunately, I can't search sport with the money. Only 75 subs over 25 videos, and it's all good, Caveman. It's all good. Hey, it takes a while to get your channel going, and if you can get one video to really hit and take off, that's usually what it takes. So just try and think outside the box, be positive, a lot of good energy, and talk about things that people want to hear about if you're trying to grow a YouTube channel. That's what I recommend. TC, what up? YoGP caught alive since E-Tag stopped. Yeah, and that's, hey, and I apologize. I apologize for E-Tag stopping. Hopefully one of these days I would get back to it. But look at this. The absolute legend, Balzer. Man, Balzer. What day is your birthday? So my birthday is June 29th. So we're 20 days out. 20 days out. So I'm hoping that weekend. Maybe to be in Vegas. I'm going to see if maybe I got to talk to Wet One, see if I can steal Wet One, maybe Cinestalker, maybe Fluff. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm hoping to be able to do something kind of epic with the crew that weekend. That's what I'm really hoping for. But Balzer, man, thank you so much. I love you, Balzer. And I really, believe me, I wrestled with the idea of the channel memberships, and I literally would lay in bed going like it was bugging me that, especially balls are all your generosity, and I was feeling like I wasn't providing enough to justify anybody spending money on that. And so that's why I took them down. And hopefully you understand and forgive me for that. But I I felt like I couldn't. I felt very guilty. I had a very guilty conscience about channel memberships. But man, $20, Balzer, absolute legend. And hey, and everybody, I didn't come on today to do I did not come on today looking for super chats or anything like that. And you guys just rock. You all just rock for your generosity and everything, all the support for the channel. And let's see here. I got Timu's emailing me. They really want me to promote their products. We'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. We'll see. But everybody's generosity and everything is just absolutely warms my heart. It really is. It means a lot to me. You guys are absolute legends. I don't know any other way to say it. Absolute legends. They're gonna make a Predator versus Wolverine. Oh, that would be a fun movie if it's done right. That would be a fun movie. TC, boxers or briefs? Hey, I'm gonna throw a wrench into that. Boxer briefs, huh? Boxer briefs. How about them apples? I lost you. Arm & Hammer. What? Arm & Hammer that's a decent laundry soap. That's a decent laundry soap. I'm thinking use lavender detergent. No lavender. Although, you know what's funny? It's funny that you go with lavender, Robert, because so right very close to here, I think it's actually in the city of Banning, California. But there's a place where it's lavender fields. They grow lavender, like farms, and they have like a B&B and a resort and a retreat out there, and they do a lavender festival. We've been there. I've had lavender beer. Like we've had like lavender food, bought like lavender soaps and all these lavender things, and most of it was for my wife and things that she would do. But the lavender beer was not bad. I was surprised. I was like, okay, it's lavender beer. I'm not expecting it to be good. I don't know what lavender would taste like, but it didn't taste like it smells. So I just didn't know what lavender beer would taste like. But it wasn't bad. But I was like, I'm there. I got to try it, right? I have to try a lavender beer if I'm there, right? So that was that lavender beer, man. Crazy. But no, definitely no lavender detergent because I worry about just for what my skin is like super sensitive. I get rashes very, very easily if I'm not careful what type of soaps I use. Or even if like the soap doesn't rinse out, if you put too much soap in the wash, then I'm toast. TC, my grandpa was like, anything with added fragrances. Yeah, so for me, anything that smells or has fragrance added to it, I'm not a big fan of. Even like colognes and perfumes and stuff, a little bit here and there, a little dab, fine. But like when you walk by somebody and they just like reek, even if it's a nice smell, but when it's that potent, like it gets to me. Not a big fan. I love fresh, clean air or the smell of like a forest, like pine needles or just like I love fresh air. Just give me some good fresh air, which is not very common here in Southern California. We're breathing smog a lot. What is a perfect vacation for you? Ooh, that's a good question. So I think my favorite spot, probably my wife and I, our favorite probably spot, speaking for her as well, probably. But I would say it would probably be Maui. We absolutely love going to Maui. We've been there many, many times. And staying in a condo, kind of real close to the beach. And, being able to sit on the beach, watch the sunset with a bottle of like Maui pineapple wine made in Maui. Sitting there sipping on that, watching the sunset in Maui is phenomenal. Absolutely love it. That is probably my paradise. But at the same time, I love that. But I also love going to New York City. and just getting on a subway, getting off the subway, having a big slice of pie, like pizza, and then going somewhere else and watching a Broadway show. Maybe catching a Yankee game, maybe going to see Ground Zero, the memorial to pay my respects. I love New York, but I love Boston, Washington, D.C. with the museums, the history there and stuff. I love so many different places. But if there's one I'm going to pick, I'm just going to go and relax and unwind. It's going to be Maui. It's going to be Maui, and I'm just going to sit and chill out. Would be the way to go. Those would mess up your grandpa's skin too. Okay, see, hey, I'm right there. I'm right there with him. Your birthday was June 8th. Wow, like yesterday. What? James, well, happy belated birthday. Hopefully you had a wonderful day. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day today as well. And sorry I missed that. But hopefully, James, very, very happy belated birthday. Hopefully it was a wonderful day for you. You need to do an epic vlog. Epic vlog of what? What's the topic here? What's the topic? Epic rant. We need to do an epic rant on a movie. I need to watch a movie. You know what? I've watched and I keep telling you that I'm going to do reviews on some of these movies, and I need to record them. But you know what's happened lately? When I'm watching movies, I'm wearing like dirty, beat up t-shirts or something, just kind of relaxing and stuff that I would wear, but I wouldn't wear on camera. And so that's why I'm like, I need to go change shirts and do a review, shave a little bit. And so that's why I haven't, because it's like, I was like, that's a lot of effort when I'm like trying to unwind and stuff. But I just watched 12 Monkeys. Who sent me 12 Monkeys? Was that Juan right here? I think it was, or Carlos, from like right here in he lives in Beaumont, right? And I think he was one. I can't remember. So many people have been so generous and sent so many things. Forgive me, I can't remember. But somebody sent me 12 Monkeys, and I could go back in a video and find it. And believe me, I am eternally grateful. So forgive me for not remembering exactly who sent that. But 12 Monkeys, I just watched that. The Dunwich Horror, which I picked up not too long ago, I just watched that. Those two I should be doing reviews for. Death Screams was fun. I enjoyed it more than some other folks. So there's some things there that I need to review. But you know what I need to do an epic review on? You know what I need to do an epic review on? And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to, and I really want to like say it and tease it because like I've been talking about it forever now. So when I watched Jeepers Creepers Reborn, that movie frustrated me so bad. It was one of those movies where I could have broke out the pen and pad and done the epic rant destroying that movie. But I was so blown away at how not Jeepers Creepers it was. It was like, it was like a fan film or something. It was horrible. But that maybe I could do an epic rant review of that. I get the crew back together, and that's what I'm hoping. I hope that would be epic. I would absolutely love to get the crew back together. Yes, this show right here today is brought to you by Arm & Hammer laundry detergent. Get your clothes clean, get no skin rashes, and Diet Coke. Diet Coke, keep yourself caffeinated, and they have these phenomenal refrigerators right here, courtesy of Robert C. Here we're going to pose. Make sure, see, we get the angle here so you can see the label. Is that like, remember like Cindy Crawford in the 80s or 90s doing her like a Pepsi or Dr. Pepper commercials or whatever? Like here I am. Actually, that swig was a little more like Napoleon Dynamite chugging his Gatorade. But whatever. But yeah, brought to you by Diet Coke. Love me some Diet Coke. Vegas, baby. Yes, no doubt. Hopefully, it's got to happen. Hopefully, we can. We can make that happen. I can get at least part of the crew together, if not all of them. You worry too much, man. We are here to hang out, support, no matter what. Well, and TC, I appreciate that. I'm so grateful for everything everybody does, support the channel, and I don't want anybody to ever think that that I am not just super grateful for all the love and support that is thrown this way. Balzer, I'm going to try and send you something special for your birthday. Well, Balzer, that would be absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for that. And if you can't, don't feel bad, but that's cool. That's absolutely, man, Balzer like has been supporting this channel like nobody else since day one. And yeah, it's man, one of these days, I'm going to be on the East Coast, and whether we're just breaking bread or tossing back a beer. I think Balzer said you don't drink, do you, Balzer? We would just break bread. We'll go. We'll sit down and have like a nice meal or something somewhere. We got to do that. It's got to happen one of these days. Nice Balzer in the 20. Yeah, no, Balzer is a legend. Balzer is an absolute legend. Yep, Larry. I have a lot of respect for your decision holding your membership fees until you come out the other side. Well, and thanks for understanding, Caveman. Yeah. I just, I could have just left it out there and been, putting out, some type of content and stuff, but not what they deserve for their contributions to the channel stuff. They deserved better than what I was going to be able to give them. That's why. So, but I appreciate, everybody understanding that. If this was a money grab, it would be different, but you explain all the changes and they're something any reasonable person can understand. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ever been to Ruby's before? Sounds delicious. Man, I thought that was a fly, but that thing was like gigantic. If that's a fly, man, I don't know what it's been snacking on in here, but that was big. But I've never. There's a place called like Ruby's, like Diner or something, or they make like burgers or something. But I've never been to a Ruby's before. Have you ever had pickle beer? My work carries it. I tried it. It's a novelty beer, but it was disgusting. Robert, as much as I despise pickles, I will never, ever, ever try pickle beer. I will be glad to take your word that it was disgusting. I have no problem questioning your judgment there, Robert. That's hilarious. Yeah, I just don't know about pickle beer. That sounds like a very Texas kind of thing. It really does. For whatever reason, it just does. OGB looks like a dude that will wear yoga pants. Hey. Don't threaten me with a good time. I will come on here with yoga pants and the full what do they call it? So women have the camel toe and men got the what is it? The something knuckle? It's not a camel knuckle, right? What do they call it? The something knuckle, right? I will come out here bulging. Don't threaten me with a good time, James. NYC has cool things to do, but at the end of the day, in New York, there's a lot of issues, especially now. Over the last few years, New York City has gone downhill quite a bit, but there are still some phenomenal areas, the culture, the shows, the food. There is still a lot, but you are right. No, NYC, I'll tell you what, though. I mean, like, I live by LA. Like, it does not get much worse than LA. Smog, the traffic. Here's the thing. Whatever city you live in, there might be bad traffic in your city. And your city's probably 20 or 30 miles wide. Unless it's Chicago, New York, or Houston. Maybe those are a little bit bigger. But LA, from the coast to where the metropolitan area stops, is over 90 miles. 90 miles. You can literally sit in stop and go traffic for 90 miles. You can like there's stretches of the 405 that it can take you over an hour to go like 2 miles. So, I mean, I've been to Houston and sat in some absurd traffic. I've been to DC and been in that horrible traffic. I've been to New York. I've been to Chicago. I've been everywhere, just like the song, right? There is nothing like LA traffic just because of how far it goes. The traffic goes forever in every direction. So you have that traffic, you have that smog, you have the crime, you have the worst homeless issues anywhere with just these camps all over the place. And, the trash and the side effects of those and the road conditions. The roads are just so full of potholes and everything. I mean, like, it's just LA's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. so if I had to take one or the other, I'd definitely prefer New York over LA. And I understand your point with the, New York having its issues, but I do love me some New York City. Let's see here. 12 Monkeys is dope. Yeah, 12 Monkeys is pretty crazy. Kind of like a cross between a little bit. Imagine what I say in my review. It like a hang on a minute. What did I say? I don't know why I'm drawing a blank here. But a cross. Oh yeah. So it's somewhere in between the Terminator franchise and Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and maybe a little Rain Man in there too. It's like Rain Man, Terminator, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Mix that all up, throw in Bruce Willis and Brad Pitt, and there you go. It was crazy. Very crazy movie. Kentucky also has White Castle, not Crystals, Denny's and Hardee's, not Carl's. Yeah, I know it's crazy. Once you get like so far across the country, it changes from Carl's to Hardee's. But White Castle, I'm only down at White Castle with the chicken sandwiches. Let me get some White Castle chicken sandwiches. But the little sliders with the onions, I'll pass. Not a big fan of onions. Your favorite PS2 games, OGP? What are they? That's man, I haven't even thought about that in a while. Probably Street Fighter 2, of course. Street Fighter 2. And then I love like I know they're really more Sega, but they came out with them PS2, but like I love the Sonic the Hedgehog games. I like platform type games, like platformers. So I mean, like I love Nintendo, like Super Mario Bros, Donkey Kong, things like that. Love me some platform games. But number one favorite, probably all time, would be Street Fighter 2. And Mortal Kombat's a lot of fun too. Let's see. Haybreed is known for songs like Perseverance, Never Alone, Destroy, and everything. And I Will Be Heard. Okay, yeah, I'll check them out. I'll definitely check them out, Larry. I'll give them a listen after the show here. That flies on his last legs, all jacked up on Diet Coke. I know, right? Probably was chilling around in my can, and now it's all like loaded on caffeine, flying around. It's gonna have a heart attack and croak here in a minute. It is a Texas beer. Okay, makes sense. Oh yeah, thank you. Here we go. Moose knuckle. There it is. This is the moose knuckle. Here we go. Look at this. The legend Fonzo jumps on, and we're talking about a camel toe and moose knuckles. That's what we're doing, Fonzo. Oh man. Hey Fonzo, I've yet to check out anybody's videos from Monster Palooza, but the pictures of you all there, man, I was so jealous. So devastated I didn't get to go hang out with you and Wet One and Deranged Duncan and everybody, the whole crew. Everybody was there. Cool Duder. So would have been a lot of fun. Hope you guys had a blast. It looked like you guys had fun. I love everybody had the matching t-shirts. That was pretty epic. But man, Fonzo, hopefully he had a blast there. But yeah, that's what happens. Sometimes we get off topic. And we're talking about camel toes or moose knuckles. Oh man. I've been to both LA and NYC and say they're about the same level. LA might have the edge because the weather lets people live outside comfortably. That's true. That is true. And I know, especially because even in the summertime in New York, it can be like nice, but it can be very humid and like you can get really hot. And then sometimes when you're down in the subways and it's hot and humid, that sucks. So yeah, you give the edge as far as weather and stuff and livability maybe to LA, but as far as culture, LA has nothing on New York. It has nothing. Everything in LA, like the shows, they all are like Broadway. They left Broadway and they went to LA. There's very, very few things that pop up in LA as far as like live shows. It's just, if you want to be a theater actor, you go to New York. You don't go to LA. You want to be on TV, you go to LA and stuff. And that's all behind closed doors and all that. So to me, just the culture, because you have so many different, like little pockets around the city where, like Chinatown and Little Italy and all this stuff, all throughout the city where you can go try, food from any part of the world. And LA has that kind of stuff, but it's like, okay, well, here's Chinatown and then Koreatown. And then like, oh, you want to go to, little Armenia or whatever. That's like 75 miles away or something. It's not, they're not quite close together where you can like check them all out. So that's kind of what I love about New York. OGP, that's like when I lived in Pittsburgh, it would take me an hour in stop traffic to get downtown. Hey, TC, and I've been through Pittsburgh as well. I've driven through Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh can have some pretty tough traffic too. Yep, but the catch is Pittsburgh. It's kind of like you've got an area, and everything's kind of condensed in that area, and then once you get out of there on what is it, like the 84 or the 80 or the 90, whatever the freeway that goes through there. Once you get out of town, you're kind of like flying. LA, man, it takes all day. You could there's days like Friday night, you could be in stop and go traffic from the coast in LA. You could be in stop and go traffic 300 miles all the way to Las Vegas. Stop and go traffic for 300 miles. And it could take you 10 hours to get to Las Vegas. It's nuts. It's nuts. So at least you have the Dodgers. Dodgers can suck it. Dodgers can absolutely suck it. This is what I think about the Dodgers. Dodgers. Hey, much respect to all the Dodger fans. Not a Dodger fan. Dodgers, suck it. I sent you a picture of pickle beer on Instagram. Oh, nice. I'll check it out. I'll definitely have to take a look at that. That's cool. Let's see here. 12 Monkeys were directed by Terry Gilliam, same director of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Oh, okay. Really? See, I didn't even pay attention or notice that. That makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. It really does. Brad Pitt's character was very much had a the influence of Hunter S. Thompson. He kind of had it was like a handicap, a disability, but I kind of felt like I was watching a somebody who was, I don't know if he was, deranged, if he was just crazy, or if he was disabled, but a crazy, Hunter S. Thompson was pretty out there himself, but definitely saw a lot of Hunter S. Thompson coming out in Brad Pitt's character in that movie. So that's cool, Michael. That's very cool. Let's see here. Try and get caught up. Missed you there. Well, I appreciate that, Fonzo. But hey, I will definitely be at Midsummer. You guys are going to be there, right? Midsummer Scream. So looking forward to that. Nick's going to be there. Going to have a booth for Creep IE. And man, there's so much coming up. H45, Creep IE, Midsummer. Oh my goodness. We are in for it this year. Save your money. Work that overtime if you can, because our wallets are going to get ravaged this year, later this year. So, and fingers crossed. I almost went, I can't cross it. Let's see. Can I cross the horns? No, maybe I can cross them like that or something. But fingers crossed that we get Jamie Lee, that Jamie Lee comes and commits and actually shows up. Wow. Best made sour pickle beer. Ooh. Oh man. Let me see if I'm gonna see if I can share that. Let me see if I can share that right here. Let's see what it looks like if I share that. Nope, I don't want to do that. Oh, there we go. Oh, perfect. I can share that. Okay. So share screen, that maybe I can make it smaller. Oh, perfect. Here we go. So check this out. So this is what Robert C tried when he was talking about his pickle beer. Best made sour pickle beer. Robert, you are a brave man for trying that. Brave man. Oof. Look at this. Skyla, the legend. Skyla is in the house. Hey, I'm officially watching you live. And that's very cool. Skyla. So, Benidorm, forgive me. Is that where you're at? Is it Benidorm? Are you still there? I saw a video you posted recently where Skyla, you were living life on the edge. Did I just call you Skylar? Skyla. you were living life on the edge, because Skyla was doing a video on her YouTube channel. It was like a short where she was talking about she was going to go live, and Skyla was obviously topless when she was recording this video, and the camera started to move down, and I was like, oh no, there's gonna be a boob exposed, but I think you just kind of saved it in time. But Skyla, I hope things are getting better for you. I know you had some situations going on over there where some people did you wrong, and you don't deserve that, and that sucks, Skyla. So hopefully things are starting to turn around for you over there. Let's see here. Larry says, "Hey, if you watch the Covenant movie with Jake Gyllenhaal." Oh, Covenant with Jake Gyllenhaal. I think did we watch that in The Voyage to the Bottom of the Barrel? Is that one of the ones? Covenant. Let's see here. The Covenant. I'm gonna Google it. That might have been The Convent. Covenant, Jake Gyllenhaal. Oh no, because that's a new one. Yeah, so that was The Convent that we watched on there. The Covenant, yeah, the new war movie. I have not watched that yet. That is definitely one that I want to check out. I don't know if is it streaming yet. Let's see, Showtime's more watch options, in theaters, rent or buy. Okay, so it's on Prime now, but it's still $19 to watch it. So I'll probably wait till it's a little bit cheaper to check out. But definitely, that looks good. I definitely want to check that out, Larry. No matter how many times I watch 12 Monkeys, I get it and I miss it half of the time, right? No, 12. So I mean, it just thinking about the fact of, because what Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is, it's just so out there. It's so crazy, and 12 Monkeys is the same thing, and and it's definitely one of those where you have to kind of figure out what's going on, and they give you the answers if you watch all the way through. You kind of you get it at the end, but yeah, it's definitely goofy. So yeah, I it's definitely, you could watch it a few different times and take different things away from it each time. That's for sure. Look at this, the legend, Roshan. What's going on, Roshan? How you doing? Speaking of Pennsylvania, Roshan, you're back in Pennsylvania, right? We're just talking about traffic in Pittsburgh. But Roshan, hopefully you're doing well. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Let's see here. The $30 super chats sent to you, OGP. That is sent to you. Please don't use it for the giveaways. Just use it for yourself. Well, Larry, thank you so much. Appreciate that. And it's nothing is for me. It's all for the channel. We'll definitely use it to do something for the channel, whether it's to assist us, paying for a hotel for us to party it up in Vegas or something like that. Definitely we'll apply it to making fun content that hopefully you enjoy here. Let's see here. LA is landlocked, at least the West Coast. Yeah. So yeah. LA, I mean, like downtown LA is like, inland. You got to get over, to Santa Monica or whatever, to get to the beaches. But I don't know. To me, maybe it's just because living in, Southern California so long. Yeah, I don't know. LA drives me nuts. Traffic drives me nuts. Let's see. Robert says, OGP, when did you say your birthday is? I want to sing something awesome. Man, you guys don't. You guys are too much. But it is June 29th. 29. It's 20 days from now. And so hoping that following weekend we'll be in Vegas. I'm going to have to hit up. We got to start talking. Simsarger and I have been talking about trying to get out there very, very, very soon. And it's really sad because I hit him up one week and I was like, Simsarger, let's roll. And he's like, oh, I can't. Totally waiting on, looking for this apartment and stuff. There was like, he had some leads. He couldn't leave town. And then like the following week, he's like, dude, let's go. And I was like, oh man, totally can't, because I have like these things going on. And so really hoping that we can make it work out like at the end of this month, because for the next, I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm leaving, not on a jet plane. I'm not leaving on a jet plane, but I'm leaving tomorrow. And so I will. That's why I'm like, I had to get the live stream in today, because hadn't hitting the road tomorrow. But going to be heading out to Texas, but taking the long way around. And my first destination where I'm aiming for right now is Denver, Colorado. So aiming for Denver and hoping to do something fun on Sunday. and hoping to do, and I'm going to be recording video every day, and I'm going to try and do a like a daily vlog while I'm on the road. I'm taking a laptop. I'm going to edit them. Just hopefully the hotels that I'm in have good enough internet that I can actually upload the videos. So we shall see. Yeah, I get out there in Nebraska and it gets sketchy. But if I get good enough internet, I will be uploading those videos, or I'll upload them when I get back. But tomorrow, man, we are hitting the road. We're out of here, heading toward Denver, and then on the way down to through Nebraska and then down to Tejas. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Ask them to build a highway to Maui. May fix traffic, right? Yeah, man, can you imagine? I mean, because that's like a 5-hour flight. What is it like a couple thousand, like 3,000 miles or something, right? So imagine like driving 3,000 miles like in the ocean. That would be nuts. Let's see here. I know I was talking about that Ruby chicken place. You were talking about OGB. Never been there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, we were talking about chicken places. And yeah, there's some in LA, and everybody was mentioning stuff, different places, where, great like food and stuff like that. In one of the episodes, but yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really remember. I don't want to lie to you. I don't really remember offhand. Still in Benidorm. Okay. Oh boy. Hopefully, Skyla, I'm not 100%. Maybe message me. Well, let me know what's going on with you. If you got time, I'm curious. What's going on. I hope things are looking up for you, Skyla. I know you were, man. People did you wrong, and screwed you out a bunch of money and stuff. Not cool. So I hope things are getting better, Skyla. You saw that beer and had to try it, right? If you like pickles, I could see, but oh man, not for me. Pure bickle. What? And I said it twice. Pure bickle. I was struggling. Pickle beer. Pure bickle. Pickle beer sounds gross. And something else I never understood is, why are they making pickle flavored chips? That's nasty. Hey, you know what? I don't know. Well, people love pickle flavor. My wife and daughters, they're down with pickles. I'm not a fan. But if you love pickles, why not? I mean, hey, you know what? They have like a hot wing flavor chips, because people love, hot wings. So I understand it. But it's not something I would ever be interested in. Let's see here. Your favorite comedy movie? Well, that's a tough one. There's a bunch that I really, really love. Newer ones I really love, like 40-Year-Old Virgin. That's great. Old School. That's great. Old school ones. Maybe. So the Blues Brothers, absolutely phenomenal. Blues Brothers, love that. Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein. Like, you can't go wrong with those. Caddyshack. Meatballs, man, there were some good ones back in the late 70s, early 80s and stuff, like absolute phenomenal like comedies. Night at the Roxbury, I love A Night at the Roxbury. So there's a lot. It's hard to pick like a specific favorite there, Larry. I wish I could, but hard to pick. Let's see here. Yep, good. Work. Hey, yeah, that's, you got to be able to pay them bills and try and live the lifestyle you want to live. And so I get it, but hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully family's all well and everything, Rashawn. Let's see here. Michael, Terry Gilliam started out with Monty Python. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Also has a really good but weird movie called Brazil you should check out. Okay. Very cool. Hold on. Breaking out the handy dandy notebook. Oh man, my bees are full. There's a bunch of movies that I just can't find. Bloody New Year, Blood Red Sky, Bloodbath in Psychotown, Bloody Bible Camp, Bride or Reanimator is one that I could just probably buy on the internet, but I've been looking for it in person. And then Bedrest, I think that was one recommended by Skyla, right? Skyla? But Brazil, I'm going to also add Brazil as a movie title that I need to check out there. So I will definitely do that. Michael, thanks for the tip. 12 Monkeys is definitely one of the better Bruce Willis movies for sure. It's out there. It's out there. It's very, very, very different for Bruce Willis. That's for sure. I mean, it's kind of like, it's like he's like a mental, like a head case at times, kind of like Die Hard vibes with a guy who's mental. And so, yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy. I don't know what it is, but the past like 10 or 12 Bruce Willis movies, and it sucked. The only one I thought was good was A Day to Die. Pretty much all the other ones, Ben blah. Yeah, you know what? So Bruce Willis was like, he was a, A-list #1 top celebrity in Hollywood for years and years. But he kind of fell off, and I don't know why. I don't exactly know why, but he got into kind of like Nicolas Cage, where Nicolas Cage was doing these blockbuster movies and then fell into these kind of like B movies and stuff that weren't that great. Yeah, Bruce Willis went down that rabbit hole, and unfortunately never really got to bounce back because of his like dementia, Alzheimer's that he's dealing with. So it's very sad, but at least we have a lot of legendary Bruce Willis movies to watch and remember him by. Okay, cool. You will receive something. Robert, you're too much, but thank you so much, dude. Thank you. The man, the myth, the legend. What's up? What's going on, Nubs? How you doing? Let's see here. Make sure you drive past the AAA, the Painted Desert. Definitely Monument Valley will change your life. So, been to, Painted Desert is phenomenal. The Monument Valley is a place that I have not been yet, and I need to go to Monument Valley. Maybe on the way home. I was on the way there, going the north. But man, in Utah, Arches National Park and Zion and Bryce Canyon, like been to so many of these places, absolutely love them. In Arizona, I've been to like the Petrified Forest, Meteor Crater, like so many different places. We love going to like national parks and stuff like that. So Monument Valley is one place we have not been, but it's definitely on the list. Let's see. Skyla says, I'm preparing soup in my new studio apartment here in Benidorm, and I will send you a message and tell you all soon. Okay, very good, Skyla. And so you're out of the hostel and in an apartment. Very cool. Let's see. My favorite PS2 game, OGP, probably Kingdom Hearts. Good call right there. Final Fantasy X, Max Payne 2, Shadow of the Colossus, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, Burnout. Oh, the Burnout one. Burnout, like that is fun. That's a fun one. Revenge No One Lives Forever. Yeah, good stuff. Devil May Cry, good stuff. Yeah. Dark Cloud's a good PS2 game if you like RPGs. Nice. Wet Pickle 1. There it is. Wet Pickle 1. That Wet Pickle 1. It depends. So if he's fresh out of the shower, skin's all nice and smooth, he's wet velvet. When he gets a little sweaty, wet pickle. Wet pickle. Everyone is fine. Good. Glad to hear it. Very good. Let's see. Nubs, do rest in peace. The French Connection. I wasn't able to snag a copy before they literally sold out everywhere. Now folks are scalping it. I know. And it's frustrating. It's so frustrating. There's movies out there. And it's like, so I had got a whole bunch of VS titles and the ones that I couldn't get. Then you see them on the internet and people want, like, it was selling for, you're able to buy it for $34 or whatever. And people are selling it for like $100. But excuse me. We're getting yawn. We're almost at 2 hours. We'll probably wind down the chat here before too much longer. I don't want to be yawning in your faces. I gotta drink more Diet Coke, and we've been talking a lot. It's been a blast, but definitely not keeping the caffeine drip going like I should have been. But yeah, so the movies that come out and they'll sell out, and then and then they want way too much, and then they kind of seem to dip. So maybe hold off and then wait and hopefully find one for a little bit better price. But yeah, it sucks when that happens. Also PS2, another game, Batman Begins. Okay, yeah, I've never played that, but I bet that is fun. Don't forget Animal House. No, you're right. Animal House. Oh my goodness. Absolutely love Animal House. And man, Doga. Oh my goodness. Absolutely love it, dude. And when he barfs on was Dean Wormer, right? Dean Wormer, when he barfs. And when we went to Oregon, so dude, this was so legendary. Me, What Movie One, and Fluff. When we went to Oregon, we saw filming locations from The Goonies, from Stand By Me, and then we went to the college there where Animal House was filmed. And what other? There was another movie we saw film locations from. Well, there was Kindergarten Cop up there also in Astoria, but there's something else. I'm drawing a blank. But man, yeah, absolutely. Oh, Animal House, good call there. Good call there. Who do you think would win in a fight, Spider-Man or Batman? That's a tough call. Tough call. I'll probably go Batman. I'm probably going Batman on that. Probably going Batman. That's what I'm thinking. What's the furthest you've flown out of the country? Was it Europe, Africa, or Asia? So the furthest I've been from the country, I've not been to Europe, Africa, or Asia. So I have been to Hawaii, so 3,000 miles that way. I have been to the Bahamas. I have been to Cozumel, Mexico. I've been way down to Mexico. And that's about it. I have not been to Europe, Africa, or Asia. And one of these days I will get there. One of these days. Bruce either was making bad choices in the movies due to dementia, or he knew he only had so much time to bank money for his family. No, that's very true, TC. It very well could be that he was just taking any money grab he could get. Yeah, Bruce Willis also had a rap for being very tough to work with. Like he would go to directors and go like, yeah, the script says this, but I'm going to do this. And if you didn't go his way, it was very, very tough. So Bruce had a rap, for just not being easy to work with. And so I think that might have kind of pushed him out of the mainstream a little bit. Who's winning fight? Ryu from Street Fighter, Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Excuse me. There it is. We're going to have to wind it up because that's the second yawn now. I apologize. Forgive me. Please forgive me. You are not boring me. I am just decaffeinated. I'm a Sanka. I'm decaf Sanka over here. That's tough. I would say in that it would just depend on who is the man behind the trigger with the controller there. That could go either way. In real life, those guys with those skills, I don't know. I'm a little biased towards Street Fighter, so I'm probably going Ryu, but it's tough call. Tough call. What is your Instagram? Instagram's down below, but if you go on Instagram and search, it's what if you just type in like OGP, you might find me, but it's _notorious_OGP. But I got a link down below in the description down there if you want to find it. Willis would often earn $2 million for 2 days work with the average of 15 minutes. Yeah, no, he was making bank, absolute bank in back in like the 80s and 90s. He was getting paid. Willis appeared confused, did not understand why he was there, and had to be fed lines through an earpiece. Yeah, so I don't know, and I'm very curious because Web Movie One, myself, Gabe, Luna Meow, Chauncey Phillips, we were all extras in a movie called Devil's Domain a few years ago, and that was directed by Jared Cohn. I think Jared Cohn directed Bruce Willis's last movie. I'm pretty sure the last movie Bruce Willis did was directed by Jared Cohn, and I don't know. I don't think Jared would ever say, but he wrote a book and he has a picture of Bruce Willis on it about, directing 50 movies. And I don't know what he had to say about Bruce Willis at the time, how much he was together or not. Really don't want the new edition of the French Connection Aquarius. It is heavily edited. Oh, no, that's no good. Child Soul DVD copy of it. That way you can have the original full cut. That to me, I don't want nothing chopped up like that. Yeah, I'd rather have the give me the full thing. And so like for example, like Manhunter, the movie Manhunter, there's a bunch of different cuts. And somebody at some point went and took all the footage from all the different cuts and made one. And it's kind of like a bootleg, but it's, if you take all the footage from all the different edits of Manhunter and put it all together, somebody made like a bootleg of that. I'd rather watch something like that. Give it all to me. Let me see it all. Let's see. It seems he did them because it was good pay for little work because of his dementia. Yeah, and that sucks. You know what? So my father-in-law suffered from dementia, and my wife's grandmother suffered from dementia. Her family is involved in a study at the Mayo Clinic back in Rochester, Minnesota, studying this rare type of dementia. And we go back there quite often to be a part of the study. The good thing is the Mayo Clinic has found the gene. They have located, they know what gene causes dementia. And if you don't have it, you're not going to naturally develop dementia. Now, if you play football and get hit in the head a lot and get a lot of concussions, maybe that'll change things. But you're just not going to naturally get dementia if you don't have this certain gene. And if you don't have that gene, you can't pass it on. So I'm blessed. I'm fortunate. I thank my lucky stars that my wife does not have that gene, so she will not develop dementia, and my kids in turn won't, unless they got the gene from me. But nobody in my family history has had dementia. So fingers crossed that that never happens. But it's a terrible thing to deal with. It's a horrible way to go. It's frustrating for the people that are afflicted with it, because they get stressed and frustrated about losing their memory. And I know what that's like. I mean, like for me, memory's not gone, but I'm horrible with names. And there's times where I get so frustrated because I'm like, I know I should know this person's name. Like I can see their face, but I just can't think of their name. But to absolutely, have total memory loss at times, I couldn't imagine how frustrating that would be. And dementia, a lot of them, they'll act out violently, because of their frustrations and stuff. It's a terrible thing. And I feel horrible for anybody who has it or has a family member that's dealing with it. Sent you some pictures of my trip. You can share it if you like. Okay. Are we on? Let's see here. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Let's see here. Oh. No, oh yeah, nice. Boy, that looks so familiar. I think I've been there. Well, that's a nice car. Is that an Audi? That's a nice car. Let's see here. Oh man, look at that. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Let's see here. Let me share this. Look at this. Look at Caveman sharing here. Hang on a second. Let me pull this up. And there, yeah. Check that out. Look at that. Man. That's epic. That's like, like that reminds me of like Wile E. Coyote, right? You're like and the Road Runner, and and then National Lampoon's Vacation, and when they were sitting there having the beer outside, and the sun just like slams the beer, like absolutely hilarious. But very cool, man. Look at that. Oh yeah, I totally need to go there. Yeah, and I don't want to like put too much stuff up there, but let's see here. This one right here. Let's see here. I'm going to pull this one up. That I believe I've been there. I believe that I have been there and stood like up right there where you are, taking a picture with that in the background. I don't remember the name of that park, but I am 99% sure that I have been there. That's very cool. Yeah, those type of trips, those are awesome. Road tripping around, very, very cool stuff. Some gorgeous pictures you got there. You take great pictures. So that's awesome. Very good stuff, Caveman. Very cool. Let's see here. Good pause on that, unless they get it from me. No, I know. Yeah. Yeah, no, I really hope. I would hate to see my kids ever have to deal with something like that. Let's see here. Boy, am I caught up on the comments? What's going on here? Hopefully we didn't freeze up. Mesa Verde. Yes, 100%. I know I've been there. Is Mesa Verde, is that in like southwestern Colorado? Is that where that is? Let's see. Yeah, losing my memories and just being lost is the little thing that scares me the most about getting old. Yeah, 100%. And that's why you need to surround yourself with loved ones. You have to have a lot of friends. You got to treat people well so people want to be around you. And so it's tough. We all have different opinions. We want different things. Even if we're married, even if we're brother, sister, whatever, mother, father, and son, daughter, we all want different things in life. And so it's hard to get along all the time, but we have to do the best we can to try and accommodate each other and be nice and loving and care for each other. That way other people want to be around you. And when you do get older, that you have those people there for you to help you through those times. So, because if not, you wind up in some home, and if you don't have a lot of money, it's a dump, and that would be miserable. That would really be miserable. Utah. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember. But I do remember that. Man, there are so many, and like Colorado National Monument is another one that we went to, and then right outside of that, in what's the name of that town? It's kind of near. It's very close to Grand Junction, but like one of the entrance, I think it's like the west entrance to the Colorado National Monument Park. In that little town, there's a great barbecue place. It's called Rib City. But love it. Love that place. There's some phenomenal stuff there. But I mean, we've been to national parks all over the country. Absolutely love going and seeing that natural beauty. There's nothing like it. It's awesome. There's a picture of Chimney Rock in the sky is close to there. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. No, I recognize some of those too. Yeah. Is that, let's see here. Like that. Okay, let me pull this up. Is it that one? Is that the one, Chimney Rock right there? Is that the one of it? That's very cool. Oh yeah, Four Corners. Yeah, we went to Four Corners, and it's sad. So when we were at Four Corners, my wife and kids got in line to go stand on the corner, but I had to go to the bathroom so bad. So I went to the bathroom, and I came back, and they were in line, and there was like a long line behind them. I felt guilty about like jumping in. I didn't want to cut in line. And so I never got to actually stand on the Four Corners, but that's okay. I was there. It's all good. We had a lot of fun. I got pictures of my wife and kids, and there was like the Native Americans were out there making that bread that they make. Wow, amazing stuff. Absolutely loved it. Look at Steve Mares in the house. What up, Steve Mares? How you doing? Good morning, OGP and Flick friends. Feeling down at the moment, so this helps lift the spirits a bit. Well, Steve, I am sorry to hear that. That's a bummer, and I hope you. Well, here's the thing. Unfortunately, I'm going to be winding it up here. We've been live for about 2 hours now, but hey, if you have nothing going on, as soon as we end it here, you can go back and watch the replay. We've had a lot of fun, a lot of chatting. I did main reason I came on today was because I got these awesome things in the mail from my good friends down at Imprint and VIAVISION. They sent, look at this, Stargate, the Ultimate Edition, Blu-ray 2-pack here with 2 different cuts of the movie. Phenomenal movie here. Look at that. Such great artwork and everything. They sent this, and then The Great Gatsby from 1949. They're both around $20. You can get them off. You just go to the. I put the link down below there. Go to the VIAVISION website, and you can get them both there because the same company, VIAVISION Imprint, same parent company there. Yeah. Stargate is awesome. It's awesome. That's one of those old school sci-fi movies that I just love. I mean, like old school sci-fi. Man. Trying to think. The Last Starfighter or Starman, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Some of those movies, man, old school sci-fi movies that have a solid story with them. I just phenomenal. I love me some sci-fi. Chimney Rock is a vertical picture, white face rock. Okay, let me see here. Let's see which one. Let's scrolling down here. Maybe I'm missing that one. Is it? Was it this? Let's see here. Let me pull up this one. Is it that one, Caveman? Is that Chimney Rock right there? Yeah, I'm not sure. It's oh, we're showing off your license plate right there. My fault. Well, you got it on the internet anyways, right? Apparently, or maybe you just shared those with me. My bad. Um, but let's see here, man. Some awesome pictures, like absolutely gorgeous pictures you got there. But man, a lot of fun today. A lot of fun today. Saw it here on YouTube and loved it. Oh, Stargate. Oh, wow, very cool. Oh, so that's it. Okay, so that was it. Okay, nice. Very cool. Very cool. Well, hey, everybody, this has been an absolute blast. Robert, Larry, Balzer, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all very much for those super chats and the PayPal. You absolutely rock, all you guys. Everybody that's hit that thumbs up button, thank you so much for that. You know, for everybody just hanging out. It's been a great fun morning. License plate is fine. Okay, good to know. Good. Yeah, cool. Yeah, a lot of people get worried, but to me, it's like, you're gonna find me. Like, you know, you do a little Google and you'll find anybody you want. But it's been a great show because you all have made it a great show. It's been a lot of fun hanging out with y'all. This has been an absolute blast. Great early start to the weekend for us. So hopefully I'll have some great fun content for you. I will have some content. Hopefully it'll be fun for you in the coming days. Tomorrow morning, we're hitting the road, we're aiming for Denver. I don't know that I'll make it there in one day, but we're going that direction. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be an epic trip, and I'm gonna be doing daily vlogs, daily videos, and we'll put those up hopefully daily if where I'm at, if the internet allows me to get the video uploaded. If not, I'll get them uploaded as soon as I get home, or get to a point where I can upload. Like my brother's house in Dallas, I know I'll be able to upload there. Because he just moved, if his internet has changed, hopefully his internet has moved to the new house already. We'll see about that. Thanks again for the great content. Well, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Yeah, we've talked about a lot of different random things. It was a fun chat today. So if you got some time and you're bored, definitely click the replay button and check it out. Let's see. Everyone can see your play out in public all the time. 100%. Yep, with you. Well, thank you very much. How's the G fam? I will travel. So the plate is being clever here. Yeah, no, and I saw it was definitely like a personalized, customized plate. Is it like, I get it. It took me a second. Because you drive an Audi. You got an Audi. I love it, Caveman. That's awesome. I was like thinking, what do you have? You like an Audi belly button or something? But no, because it's an Audi and you have an Audi. That's awesome. I love it. That's great. Yeah, that's very cool. You know, and you see that a lot on Corvettes. Like Corvette drivers always have like customized plates, like little witty kind of things. But I've never seen that really like on Audis before. I love it though. That's great. Very creative. I love it. Well, everybody, this has been fun. It's been an absolute blast. Thank you for making my morning so much more enjoyable and getting this weekend off to a great start. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. And I would be remiss if I left and didn't say a big shout out to all the OGP super friends, anybody who's ever supported the channel with super chats, PayPal, Venmo, Cash Apps, or channel memberships. You are all marvelous. And Batman will look at you like, what are you doing, Marvel lady, in my DC universe over here? But that's okay. We can all coexist and be fine with each other here, right? But anyways, do I make you uncomfortable? Hopefully not. Hopefully I don't make you uncomfortable. Everybody, have yourselves a great weekend. Look for the content coming soon. Appreciate you all. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Hope, as Fluffy Gamer would say, bye-bye.